To old Ottawa, Ontario, came a Frenchman one fine day. He spoke both French and English, so had twice as much to say. He's Prime Minister material, said the Liberal Party whip. He'll lead us into power with that big wind from his lips. The big wind from his lips. And so began the legend of the man they called Pierre. Trudeau mania ran rampant back then when he had hair. Sweet young Margaret left her home to join him in connubial bliss. The only Western vote he ever got with that big wind from his lips. The big wind from his lips. But the Tories had a champion whose tongue was razor sharp. We all knew that Stanfield's bite was much worse than his mark. By many stout opponent he had verbalized to death, and we knew one day he'd challenge that mighty Trudeau breath. That mighty Trudeau breath. It was in the House of Commons where they met the call of fate. There was 40 feet between them when they started to debate. Bob's tongue was like greased lightning, but alas 'twas second best, for no mouth could match the fastest muddle-daddle in the West. Muddle-daddle in the West. But then came the starving 70s, and bad luck befell the boss. Rolling stones don't gather moss, but then sweet Margaret wasn't moss. And then the Tories snatched the reins of power from his grip, and we thought we'd heard the last of that big wind from his lips. The big wind from his lips. But he quickly formed a new gang, and by some paradox took control with old McKechnie and honest Francis Fox. Now with their constitution, we're all equals in this land, to use our unemployment checks to pay for Petrican. To pay for Petrican. Now though this story is over, he's still on the campaign trail, in the Caesar Salad Express, where he looks a little pale. And through the hail of cabbages and assorted spoiled fruit, he'll still step out to give us all that one-finger salute. That one-finger salute. Big finger, big wind. So ends the politician